Grand Rising, wonderful souls, and welcome to Bronwen's Cove Tarot. This is a timeless collective reading on what is coming forward. If you are a new face, welcome in. If you're an old one, welcome back. Thank you for your likes, your shares, your comments, and your subscribes. Thank you for your donations. They are truly appreciated. And thank you for your emails. Emails just sharing confirmation, sharing your stories, and booking readings. My readings are now open. There is a turnaround time of 48 hours to 72 hours. That's always a tongue twister for me for some reason. For all of my readings, bar my emergency services, which go out within 12 to 24 hours. Please be aware there is still someone going through the comments section here and there, pretending to be me, pretending to be a pastor, pretending to be a friend. If it says WhatsApp me, if there's any solicitation in any way, shape or form for a reading, it's not me and they're not a friend. If you see this, please kindly just report and block them. Also, if I say he, she, masculine, feminine, male or female, we all hold these energies, okay? So this reading could be for you, it could be for the person you're thinking of, it could be for another light one, divine counterpart, or someone completely different. Now, the energy that I pick up on is fluid, meaning I can be picking up on past, present or future, or all at the same time. So please take what resonates. Do not make the story fit if it doesn't, and leave the rest. Let's get into this. Okay. Ooh, so I've decided to try some different cards. These are new deck, and it says I am not dead, and it's upside down. And then it also says I am much better now. Now the energy that came through, I had a dream download last night, and it was a police raid. Someone being it was almost like the police were asking someone that lived in the same apartment complex or in the same street or something, where does this person live? And that person ratting them out. But there's something else, because it's not, I'm saying apartment, but it feels like it's somewhere bigger. Okay. Oh, and you all wanted to come out. I watch over you daily. I'm so much better now, and that was upside down. Okay, I watch over you daily. This is somebody who has had their eye on you for a while. Now, with that energy of it feeling bigger, it's almost like a house that has many rooms. So this could be somewhere that someone rents out lots of rooms, like has lots of lodgers. Or because I keep hearing young teens. So this could be like a place where, you know, vulnerable teenagers go to feel safe. But I am so much better now. Now these cards are about, you know, connection from, you know, from those who have passed on. And it also says, I had to leave that way. Someone's reaching out. And why am I getting like a young teen or a young person? Tears cleanse the soul. I was met by so many loving people. Okay. You've got those two coming out as well. So whoever this is, that's on the other side. There's something here also with them being upset about the way that they passed on. Because it says, you're never alone. And it also says, I am not dead. And it's upside down. It's almost like this person was kept alive after they passed, or when they were near passing, if that makes sense. And you are never alone. There's something, there may be a block here where they can't get through to you or the person you're thinking of. Because I heard I died there. How is this connected into a police raid? I wish I had told you more often how much I love you. So this is in reverse. I want a little bit more on that, because it's not confusing. It's just intriguing that you have like this energy coming through. Should I take these? These? Yes. There's this energy of a young person who has passed over. And what I'm seeing from here is that they passed over before they were supposed to. Now, how does this link into a police raid? Because you've got here homeland in reverse, and then you've also got shadow and mirror scrying. So something needs to be brought to light. Okay, but with that foundations and homelands coming up, there's something here. I don't know if this is like a child that was taken over county lines, or where they were moved. They were moved somewhere. Tell me more about this. I've been told to shuffle again. There's some sort of cover up here. Now, where's this police raid coming from? Where is this police raid? Because I heard it's a children's home or something along those lines. Because you've got here spring. So something's happening in the spring. I think this is future. This may have happened already. I heard for some this is past, but for most, It's the spring. And you've also got Lady Goddess and sorry, excuse me, and feminine on there. Okay, so this, I don't know if this is a foster home for girls, and I heard bingo. This is a foster home for girls. Now, I watch over you every day. You have, the thing is, I got a real weird, sinister energy from that card. It's not so much you've got a passed over loved one that's looking over, and you know, there's some sort of urgent message that's trying to come through here, but there's someone else that watches. Who is it that watches? Okay, so you've got autumn here and you've got summer. There was some sort of attempt, something that they tried doing, because I heard a ritual, and they may have tried it in the summer, and I heard it got results, but autumn didn't. Autumn didn't. Autumn didn't get them the results that they wanted. Okay, this keeps coming out. Okay, so this is going back to Halloween. They did something on Halloween, or someone did something on Halloween, a ritual, and it didn't work. And I don't know what this is about. This young teen, it may be a female young teen, or just a feminine young teen who passed away before their time. Okay, I had to leave that way. They did not have to. Okay, there's something here about them not being taken care of. But I'm also kind of being shown someone like almost like people watching this person laying in bed and going, oh, that person's no longer with us. But that person, even if their heart was failing, they could still hear. They could still hear. And there's something that they overheard that they're trying to tell you, or the person you're thinking of. What is it that they wanted to tell us? And look at that. You've got spell in reverse. And you've got autumn. I heard this is payback. What is this payback for? Choose a different deck. Okay. What is this payback for? Can I take these ones now? Which ones? These ones? These ones. It's payback for something. Let's see. Your little island and a lonesome gardener. There's something that's been planted. Something that they wanted. Oh, this police raid. Something's going to be found in a garden. Okay. Something's going to be found in a garden. Or something was found. Was it found yet? I heard yes. Because I'm seeing like all these police in like SWAT uniform, like bashing down someone's door. Okay, and whoever it is that opens it, they don't look like someone who would be negative. They look like someone's auntie or something. The lonesome gardener is coming up again, and it says here, look, I was met by so many people, I am so much better now. And that's upside down. It's almost like this is not the first person who has passed away from abuse, or passed away when they should not have, because I heard poisoning for someone. Who's being buried? Someone buried in a garden. I heard something was moved. Something was moved from a garden. So this is either like a children's home, or like a vulnerable teens kind of shelter of some sort, between two worlds, and it's upside down. And then you've got the sadness of letting go. Whoever this person is, they didn't want to go, and they're upset that they went. There's anger. There's a lot of anger coming from this energy. Okay, because I heard she sent me to you. This person may have been, there's something here about necromancy, or pulling up, you know, the ones who are already sleeping, like pulling up the dead. And it was, what just got knocked over? I am so much better now. And let's see what this is on here. And you've got a time for healing, and you've also got to walk the lonesome road. There's something that this energy, or this spirit, wants to say, that wants to let you, they want to let you know something, because I heard closure. And then here you've got the beneath opens up to you. Now, why did I get beneath opens up to you? Because look, it says here, drink from your own well, water your own garden, and it's upside down. There's something here with an encouragement. Now, I heard urge. There's an urge, like this person is trying to tell you, or the person you're thinking of, urgently to change your thought process right now. Because I heard otherwise she will win. Otherwise she will win. So whatever it is that you're thinking of right now, if you're having low vibrational thoughts, or you know, you're finding that you're quick to temper, for example, there's something here about I heard go and look at a fluffy kitten. You've also got on here the return of the lost selves. There's something here with whoever, and this is reminding me of a reading that I did not that long ago about a ritual that went wrong, and that's right, and it was in some sort of home, some sort of foster home or some sort of halfway house or something along those lines, and that one kid had run away. They had caught them back again, but they'd run away and it messed up that ritual. This actually may be that person, and I heard yes. Okay, this person's no longer with us. They were taken way too soon, okay? They didn't have to go. And there's something here about being forced in energy form to watch over a light one. But I heard the old switcheroo, because there's energy that there's and a message that they want to give you, okay? And yet the path grows lighter, going deep. They want you to keep looking inwards to the parts of you that hurt and shining light on them, go deep. But whatever information they're going to give you, it goes down some sort of rabbit hole, I heard. And it says your truth is powerful and yet the path grows lighter. There's something here to do with mind control or wanting you to feel like, because I keep getting it's to do with your dreams as well, and trying to mess with your dreams, trying to change where your path is supposed to go. Right, tell me more. What would you like me to take? These ones? Or these ones? The ones at the bottom. Okay, let's have a look. Now, I want to know also afterwards about this police raid, because this is giving me the energy that someone's getting caught out. That someone's being caught out for what they've been doing. Okay, because you've got breathe on here. Okay, and it says on here, the calmer you are, the more time slows down and the easier it gets. It is to get everything done. Where would you like this one? Up here. And it says here, tears cleanse the soul. There's something here about being really upset about the way that they left, and you know, that transition, that they know that they have anger, and I heard anger issues in life, but you've got self-worth here. There's a message coming through that whoever it is that's in this home, they're not safe, because I heard dangerous. And it's always those who end up there are those who are disempowered and are looking for safety, but they're in the wrong place. Okay. And it says, why settle for crumbs when you deserve the whole meal? And it's upside down. You don't want to put that one out. Where? Up here. But what I'm getting from this as well is there's some sort of energy harvesting going on here. Because the thing is, we've got the heart space over here and we've got the heart space over here. Whoever it is, because I keep hearing a matron or a matriarch, whoever it is, and you've got a heart over here as well. Whoever it is that is running this this group or this home, they come across as being the lady goddess, being divine feminine. But this is what they were trying to do towards a light one, okay? The return of the lost selves. There's something here about trying to do some sort of soul fragmentation, getting you to lose focus on what your forward path is, okay? And this one here says rituals. See, I told you their ritual was messed up by whoever this spirit is when they were in human form, because it says steady yourself with simple rituals. Do the dishes, fold the laundry, water the plants, make a cup of tea, and let wisdom sneak up on you. There was also something about trying to bring this energy in towards you so that you had no focus. But tell me more. What do I need? And time is running out for something, or something's coming in quite quickly, because you've got time here in reverse, and then you have calm. You have calm and breathe here. Because I heard brace yourself, brace yourself. Now calm says a breakdown is often followed by a breakthrough. Remain calm. Where would you like me to put this one? Back in the deck, okay? And time says time spent worrying is time spent. It's upside down. There's something here about stop looking in the past, stop looking at what could have been, and start looking towards the future. But why was I told brace yourself? Who is this for? I had the matron. Why did I hear the matron of honor? And look, another heart. You're really, really being encouraged, whether this is for you, the person you're thinking of, another light one, divine counterpart, or someone completely different, to focus on your heart space. Really focus on your heart space, because I think this is what whoever it was orchestrating some sort of ritual was looking at. Okay, because I keep hearing energy harvesting. And look what's right next to it, abundance, money. All about money. Being a thoughtful steward for the money you already have is the secret to creating more abundance. When you trust yourself to handle more, that's when more shows up. Do you want me to put this down? Yes or no? No. Okay. Tell me a little bit more, please. Tell me about this police raid. What have we got here? Ease. Today I allow life to be easy. There was something here that was supposed to be easy, but you grounded it really, really well. Okay, and it says to walk the lonesome road. There was something done. No, this is what's coming in, and this is the reason why I had one of those readings. It was not that long ago, it's talking about January the 5th, and I've had them right at the start of my channel. I kept picking up on January the 5th, or the start of, you know, the start of, there's something here about January, and then something else is going to happen in either February or March. Okay, because I heard reality kicks in. Energy. They were taking the energy of young souls, okay, or vulnerable people easily, okay, and it's got another heart in there. This was all to do with disempowering, disheartening certain people, or going towards individuals who are already on crossroads in their life, at a time in their life when they're still learning who they are, because they saw it as easy pickings, okay, because energy here says, stop trying to please everyone. Everyone is a whole lot of people. Protect your energy, and it's upside down. So this is what the brace yourself is. I am so much better now. I was met by so many people. This person, I think when they went into the etheric realms, when they left their corporeal body behind, they were able to grow as a person, okay, and see beyond earthly matters, especially with the time for healing here. And there's something here with them being pulled back by whoever this lady is, because I keep getting this woman energy, like an older woman. For some reason I'm seeing someone with like red hair, like really messy red hair that they've tried to cut and kind of like tame, wearing some sort of like kimono, kind of like a greenish kimono. This person looks like they're between 40 and 60. But there's something else here going on, because you've also, look at that, another heart. Oh my gosh, this is all to do with your 5th house as well. This is drama, chaos, pleasure, intimacy. Also have a look at your 8th house. There's something going on with Scorpio and Leo. You've also got here, light up your life by honouring your deepest desires. There was a ritual of some sort to kind of quench that, or to stop that from happening, and also to bring in that distraction energy of not wanting you to do your own daily rituals, whether that is lighting a candle to your ancestors or folding laundry and doing the dishes, okay? But we have got too many hearts coming out now, and I heard I'm sorry, because I don't know if this person that's passed on actually was part of this, because you've got risk coming out as well. They may have at some point been pulled into doing this, okay? And it says, take a chance. Every risk is a success when you're committed to learning and growth. This spirit is coming through saying, I'm taking a risk doing this because I am bound, or I am chained, or there's something here about them being, excuse me, them being of service to whoever this woman is that runs this home. Something's been done to them, because I heard set me free and I can tell you more. Now let's see whether that's a good idea or not. Let me just take a drink of my tea. What would you like me to take? Down here. Oh, interesting. Let's see. Let's see if that is a good idea. Now look at that, etheric cords. This person is bound. And I heard they're trying to bind something to you, because you've got adjacent possibilities upside down. So this is a definite. Now, if you look in that card as well, there's a woman holding a child, and then there's a child standing away from them. So you have this energy of this woman here who, you know, as much as you have like this sword or knife, I can't remember the name of that one specifically. And usually this card is about removing etheric cords, using that knife, cutting it away. You have a child here who's actually moving away from this woman, okay? Whoever this person is who runs this this children's home, they definitely hide from, they hide their energy in some way, because I heard young blood. There's energy harvesting going on that keeps them youthful. And as I said that, I heard a tap on my door, and there's no one there, it's just my partner next door. But that child, over there is actually pointing to the woman. I don't know if you can see that from here. She's pointing to the woman. You're being asked to do some sort of cord removal, only if you're comfortable, for this energy. Now, should we be doing this? Let's find out. Is this something that we should be doing, or should we be leaving this up to our angels and our protectors? Okay. How interesting. The first card that I look at is the 12th house, and that looks like a prison. And it says on here, your faith, hidden tendencies, large institutions, or overwhelming events. Okay, so there's an ending that's come in, or an ending that needs to come in. Okay, so I heard clear that debt, and you've also got here Saradal Kali, and it says divine lineage. Now we put this one over here. And you've also got your 6th house, and it says, as a full-time job serving, do it a little at the time. So at the moment, we've got a positive thumbs up if it resonates with you, to use your words of power, your words of love and compassion, to remove any bindings that may be on this child or vulnerable teenager's soul. Okay, look at that. Expect powerful change. Okay, and then you've also got here your 10th house, Capricorn. There's something here about it being part of your calling, because it says here, dedication to achieve, focusing on resulting from the rules imposed by. There's also, this is giving me kind of like, it's giving me that feeling of there's some ancestor that you can call on. Now, this is only going to resonate with specific people, those who have shamanic properties or are interested in things like that, because there's a calling coming in from someone's ancestor, their divine lineage, that wishes to show them how to do a cord removal on a spirit that's been bound, that shouldn't be. Okay, that should not be, because I am so much better now is saying that this soul is still in anguish in some way, but you have to take what resonates. And look, masks upside down, so you're being shown truth. You're being shown that this is actually the spirit. It's not a trickster energy. Yeah, they need to be released. Now, what will happen once they are released? And I just heard a door kick open and stop, police. When this is done, this is what's going to happen. This is what gets the ball rolling. Because I heard release me and there'll be hell to pay. Because out came also the 4th house. Okay, let me bring that a bit closer to you. The 4th house, and it says, what makes you feel secure, support your home, base and family. And that's interesting. On the other side, it says, as you did in the past, what makes you feel secure, your home base and your family. This is your 4th house. Okay, and I place this one over here. There's definitely a woman who acts like, because I was getting that energy of we're a big family, but it's fake. It's really, really fake. And I heard doing it for the bills, doing it to make money as well. Okay, what steps need to be taken to remove this cord, please and thank you. Woman holding the heart. This is all to do with your heart space, because you've got 4-4 on there. Okay, you can't make that up. There's something here about using your words of power, speaking out across all space, time and dimension in the past, present and future, releasing anything that needs to be released, you know, removing bondage from the innocents that have passed on. So I've been told to keep going, to remove the bindings and bondage of the innocents that had to leave way too soon at the hands of, because I heard at the hands of the devil or a Satan worshipper or something along those lines. Tell me more. What needs to be done with the heart space? What needs to be done with the heart space? Please and thank you. Ooh, yes. Look at that. Manifestation. It needs to be manifested from the heart. It has to be a wish. It's almost like blessing that soul or sending prayers to that soul that will help release it. Because I just heard, and it was almost like it's being directed at that lady. I will come back and haunt your dreams. Okay. And what is it that this lady's been doing? What has this lady been doing? And you've got here the first house, who you are, your desires and your actions. This person has been pretending to be, like I said, someone that they're not. But there's something else here about copying your energy or copying your style, the Sun. They've definitely been hiding who they are. They've been doing some sort of dark rituals to do with the return of the lost souls. So they're holding on to these young souls using dark magic of some sort, and it's coming towards you. Yeah, look, attachment. Oh, okay. Now what's this one here? Calling the storm. There's something here about the more they harvest, the more they'll be able to do something. What is it that they want to do? Because I heard open the doorway. And you've got here the thinking man. The thinking man is about deception, because I always say this, the thinking man, he's got a beautiful shiny crystal in one hand. Where's his other hand? What's he doing with that other hand? You know, he looks very flamboyant. It's all the kind of like, you know, smoke and mirrors. And that number condensed down is all about endings. It's about bringing some sort of ending in. And there was some sort of attachment that was supposed to be sent towards you. And that's where it comes with that old swapperoo, you know, I tricked you. Whoever this energy is like, I don't want to be here. I actually want rest. I want to rest. Tell me more. Tell me more, please and thank you. Please and thank you. Strategies come out. Okay. So let's have a look on the bottom. Scarcity. They were doing it for money as well. There's something here about doing it for money and expansion. Keeping a light one in their south node and keeping these vulnerable souls in their south node, because it says here anxiety about trouble, and there will not be. Keeping them feeling worried. This is how they energy harvest from them. It was to do with their heart space, and it was to do with their actual hearts. This is weird energy that I don't want to dig too much into because it's giving me the heebie-jeebies. But you've got in here the woman holding the coin, betrayal, daughter value, and gilded regret. Okay. So we already know that you've got this here. The woman holding the coin is all about, you know, that's my witchcraft card. It's about how they bring in money or pay money for witchcraft. Okay. Now where would you like me to put this one? Over here. Yeah, and then you've got betrayal, daughter value, and so something's gone wrong. When that ritual went wrong before, when this kid ran out of the ritual and didn't let it finish, it really messed things up for whoever it is that's been working out of this, you know, this children's home or whatever it is, or Wayward's, you know, halfway house. And they've had to come up with another way of trying to keep those that they still have bound, and how they keep these souls bound as well, because strategy's in reverse. There's something they're having to revisit and reorganize, especially with how they messed up so tremendously at Halloween. They do feel betrayed by who though? And it's got Aunt Nancy on there. This is someone's aunt, or this is someone who likes to use that that name as almost like a projection of being like someone's agony aunt. And I said that in the reading before, talking about like this children's home or foster home or whatever it is. But someone betrayed them. Okay, because you've got daughter value, they're losing money. They're losing money. There's something here about anything that's sent towards you, just keep grounding it. Any kind of lack mentality, any root work, also ground it. And you've got gilded regret, and it's upside down. This person does not care, okay, as long as they manifest what it is that they want. Now what have we got in the middle here? The world. And to get what they want, they have to keep others down, okay, because you've got the world there. And you've also got Libra, cooperation to perfect, decisions about, resulting from the fairness shown by. There's something here about the actions of a light one, either in prayer, in words of power, affirmation, visualizations, whatever it is that resonates for you, in helping this spirit to not be bound anymore so that it can go and rest and be in peace, is what's actually going to help the ball rolling in getting the police over to them, because everything happens on the etheric realms before it trickles down into this 3D realm. But I was met by so many people. I am so much better now. This is also like other people consoling this spirit, you know, but I'm seeing someone banging on a glass door. It's almost like rather than being hugged, they can see them, but they can't get to them. Look, And you've got naked upside down. There's a veil. There's definitely a veil. This person cannot move on yet. Tell me more. Tell me more, please, and thank you. Oh, we all want to come out. Got a lot to say today. And look, this is all to do with the heart space. Because you've got etheric cords coming out again. You've got Archangel Raphael. Someone may want to call on Archangel Raphael if this is something that resonates with them. Okay, this angel definitely is around this spirit and is around you as well and protects your heart space. And you, yeah, look, journey. So you've got journey, masks, etheric cords, and then the moon. Defend, accept, and let your feelings tell you how to. So you're being told, especially with Archangel Raphael being here, is that you have to lead with your intuition if this resonates for you and this is something that you want to do, because Archangel Michael will be there to protect your heart space also, because I heard you may feel all the feels. You may feel how this person felt or how this person feels, but this person is ready to move on. They want to leave. It will bring in balance for them, okay? But also doing so, there's something here with, like, I can hear a round of applause, because you've got the 12th house here to the 6th house. Your 6th house is about how we nurture ourselves. It's our health and fitness, but it's also our routines. It's like it says, as a full-time job. It's like our job on our path of service to the collective consciousness. But it's also our routines, our work ethic. And then you also have the 10th house over here. There's something here you're being called to do something, to bring in a full closure to a certain era in your life or a certain timeline in your life, so that this ancestor can help you more or less bolster up and up level your career, your finances, how you connect to the law of abundance. Now, is this cord just for this spirit, or is it for this person as well? I just heard call back all of your energy also, because this person has been trying to harvest you as well, or harvest a light one. There's something about heart space and going back on timelines past, or they may have been doing this since timelines past when you were younger. But the thing is as well, is you've got mask in reverse. You're being shown or guided by this spirit more or less what it is that they've been doing, how they've been doing it, what it is that they're trying to attach. Because we're here with the moon is the moon governs over the 4th house, which is ruled by Cancer, which is family, it's home base, it's the feminine energies in our home or in our family tree also. So again, that's moving back and pointing back to this matriarch. Again, defend, accept, let your feelings tell you how to. Okay, and that goes right over these rituals, and it's giving me that energy also of Horus, because Horus is, you know, the Eye of Horus is the energy of protecting by defending and deflecting against attackers. So you have got this here, you've got this spirit and this ancestor more or less telling you, once this is done, there's something that's going to shift and move. And not only for you, but for whoever this person is, with the, you know, in resulting in a police raid, which I think is wonderful. And I don't say that with malice, but it's wonderful because if there are other children or, you know, vulnerable souls that have been placed there because they need safety and security, they need that, you know, to be in a nurturing environment that will help them to heal from trauma, and it's all a front. That needs to happen so that these children or these young, you know, vulnerable souls can actually go somewhere where they are going to be looked after. Okay, and you have etheric cords here. Now, what would you like me to take out? Let me have a look. Which one of these? This one? This one or the orange? One or two? Okay, the orange. Let's have a look at the orange. Now tell me about this police raid, because you've got here 9 of Swords to the 9 of Wands. This person is actually quite worried about this, because there's something here about not being able to control this young soul who has passed on. It's now in the ethers, because they couldn't control them when they were in this physical realm, because you've got the 9 of Swords coming out, and the 9 of Swords says misery, concern, quarrel, unhappiness, miscarriage, anxiety over a loved one, worry, despair, suffering, desolation, and sleepiness. Okay, and then you also have here the 9 of Wands, and it says expectation of difficulties and changes, awaiting tribulation, anticipation, hidden enemies, deception, discipline, order, a pause in a current struggle. So there may also be some sort of conversation because this person doesn't work alone. There's some sort of conversation over stress and worry over not only this spirit, but there may be others, because it's pulling me back to the garden, okay, and what is planted there, because you've got the Nine of Wands to the World, and the World says perfection, recognition, honor, ultimate change, fulfillment, capability, triumph in undertakings, just rewards from hard work, success, admiration, and admiration of others. Now there's definitely this person may actually go on your social media if you have it. And if you're posting things, they are liking the things that you're putting up there. And they've got multiple accounts, but they're working, they're kind of getting, whoever these other young people are, they're engaging with them and getting them to go onto social media on multiple like Facebook or YouTube accounts or whatever that is, to keep a check on you. Because with this World card here, there's something about not understanding how what it is that's been sent isn't working. And I keep hearing mind manipulation. Why isn't it working? Why isn't it working? And it's because you're an Empress, irrespective of gender. You've done the growth, and I think this is why it keeps pointing to the heart space. You're being told to lead with your heart space, but have a look at your 5th house, have a look at what sits in your 5th house, because as this energy is being sent towards you, knowing which zodiac sign and what, you know, the light attributes embody and the dark attributes, or the, you know, the shadow attributes embody, means that as this is coming in, if there is a shift in how you are connecting to others, how you're connecting to how you deal with confrontation, then you know who it is that's sending it, and you can send that shit right back. Okay, excuse me for my language, because you got here King of Wands. King of Wands to the Empress. This is what this energy over here wants to tell you about, okay? Because I heard spill the tea, but like whispering, spill the tea. And it says here, for King of Wands in reverse, severity, austerity, somewhat excessive and exaggerated ideas, dogmatism, deliberateness, and intolerance. This person over here, they use, I'm getting the energy of using Bible verses to curse, okay, or something along those lines. Look at those just jumping out. Let's have a look. 9 of Coins, Ace of Coins, and Knight of Coins. Look at this. Once this is cleared, this is almost like giving the A-OK to Archangel Michael, to whoever else is there that is your protector, to swoop in and kind of nudge that SWAT team to go towards this person's, you know, abode. And as that's happening, you have this coming in. It's going to open those floodgates and remove that blockage, that King of Wands in reverse. Because 9 of Coins is accomplishment. It says discretion, foresight, safety. And this is not just safety, your safety. I'm not saying that you're unprotected, of course you're not. But it's also the safety of the other souls that are still living, as well as whoever the spirit is, and if there are any others that are chained, being able to have that safety even after life and being able to move on. You also have here Ace of Coins, perfection, attainment, prosperity, gold, valuable coins or artifacts, the combination of material and spiritual prosperity. And then the Knight of Coins, a mature and responsible person. And that comes back down to your divine lineage and ancestor coming through. Patience, persistence, ability to conclude a task, laboriousness, organization, which comes back to your 6th house, a dependable person. Okay, so you have an ancestor, an angel, and a spirit all here together going, do you know what? If we get this stuff done together, this is going to open the floodgates for actual monetary wealth and prosperity to come through, for expansion in your spiritual gifts, and also for whoever it was that was doing this in the first place to have a SWAT team kick down their door and save all these young children or save all these vulnerable souls. Because right now you have the 9 of Cups to the 6 of Swords. And I need to take another sip of my tea. And this actually says on here for the 6 of Swords in reverse, it says stalemate, unwanted proposal, no immediate solution to present difficulties, confession and declaration. Okay, and then you've got 9 of Cups. Success, material attainment, advantage, well-being, abundance, good health. This person does this to keep people stuck, to keep them stifled. This is giving me like real cult energy of that kind of gaslighting, but done in such a covert, narcissistic way. And this takes me back to a program that I watched called The Vow, that had loads of different celebrities that were part of it. One of them even went to prison because of it. And talking to some of the people that actually got out, you know, and could see the red flags, they were talking about exercises that they had to do. And one of the exercises was to think of the worst unbearable pain and misery, the worst traumatic, you know, experience you've ever had, dial it to number 1, and they'd get them to dial it all the way up to 10, and then they'd switch it and be like, now think of pure joy and pure bliss. And it was a technique that they were doing to them almost on a daily basis, so that they wouldn't tap into their intuition, so that they wouldn't see the red flags. They were doing all these little like mind control techniques. Excuse me, my throat is so dry, and that is what I'm getting from this. So it's very cultish, and there's something here about getting those that, whoever this matron is, whoever this auntie with the red hair is, this person was actually manipulating those that were in her care to do this to others, while she was then picking them off as well. Because look, you've got the Magician to the 9 of Cups. It was all a wish fulfillment to take what other people had, because the Magician it's about someone who has all the resources that they need to create whatever they want. Because it says on here, creativity, free will, self-reliance, self-confidence, a good salesperson, dexterity, sleight of hand, trickery. The thing is though, they went up against the wrong person, okay? Because I heard, why did I hear that would be for someone specific? They tried to do it to your sister. And I'm hearing 10 years ago, 20 years ago, they tried doing it and something went wrong. And you've got here Knight of Swords in reverse. And it says on here, incapacity, imprudence, dispute or ruin over a woman, impulsive mistakes, conceited fool, simplicity and disunion. They tried doing something to either a family member or to yourself or the person you're thinking of. And yeah, there you go, Halloween. They tried it at Halloween and something had changed. Something had changed within the force field or the energy field around a light one, because they've done the healing, because you've got all of these hearts everywhere, okay? And you've got this heart over here. But this person's been walking in their heart space, and there's been an up level to their healing, which brought in so much more protection. And that's why there's this kickback also, because it reverberated down through the ethers into actionable steps that were taken by whoever this now spirit is in removing themselves from that ritual, which messed up this matron big time, okay? And I think that's why there's an urge also to continue to center yourself, to continue to be responding rather than reacting. And there's no judgment from me whatsoever, because we're all spiritual beings having a human, you know, having a human experience, and it's natural for us to react here and there. But you have the Sun card to the Wheel of Fortune. This energy over here is highlighting that not only staying in your heart space, no matter what it is that is brought to your door, what chaos they try to ensue, whatever's going on over here with this calling the storm, if you sit in your heart space and you respond from there, and you do that, you know, whether that's removing cords from yourself, but there is a massive urge to remove the cord from this spirit over here, but you can only do that if you feel comfortable doing so. Is going to have such a kickback, and I mean karma wise, that law of polarity also, because I keep hearing applause, because I keep hearing that ancestors are applauding, and it's going to bring to light what this person has been doing and who they're connected to also. So I heard family matters, something to do with family matters. Now tell me about this, yeah, 10 of Swords. There's a massive dispute or argument happening between whoever this person is and whoever it is that they're linked to, because they're linked to something bigger, a coven, a sect, something along those lines. But I'm also getting the energy of whoever else is in this home. There's fear that governs, but people, the tide is turning against this person. You've got 10 of Swords, ruin, pain, affliction, sadness, mental anguish, desolation, tears, misfortune, trouble, disappointment, grief and sorrow. Okay. Yeah, and the thing is, if I put this down over here, this person is so upset. They're really angry that you still have this abundance coming towards you because your heart space is so protected. It's protected by angels. It's protected by protectors. Okay, and there's something here with, look, with the lonesome gardener, because you tend to your wounds. You tend to the things that light you up. They wanted something to be repressed. They wanted something to be repressed. And they wanted you to stay in your south node, because you've got King of Swords here in reverse, and it says cruelty, conflict, selfishness, sadism, a dangerous or wicked person, one who causes sadness and perversity. So there's definitely a masculine in here as well that works with them, but actually works for some sort of charitable organization, or is linked to some sort of charitable organization. And this is coming out in some of my readings about like a circle within a circle. So these young souls, these, you know, vulnerable teens or children, whoever they are, they're at the center of this, I don't know if it's a church or if it's a spiritual, like if it's a temple or something like that, where people would come in, and people come in and pray or give thanks and praise and things like that. They don't know about the inner part. Okay, and that's what I'm getting. It's almost like it's a front, because this Six of Coins is about, look, it says generosity, I can't say it, philanthropy, charity, kindness, gratification, gifts, material gain. And it says sharing wealth, but with measured generosity, favours especially monetary. This, they work together, and I don't think they work together in the same place. So one may be a pastor or a priest or something along those lines, and the other one, you know, either created this charity or something along those lines, because you've got the Fool, and then you've also got the King of Swords. There's a lot of conflict and arguments happening between those two, because this masculine has either walked away or said, you're on your own. I don't want an affiliation with you anymore, or whoever it is that I work for thinks this is too risky. So you've got the Hanged Man, yeah. Not only are your words of power and prayer and affirmation, not only are the rituals that you do daily, whether they are spiritual, whether that's just cleansing your home or cleansing your aura, they're putting major setbacks in for this person and for the other masculine, okay? Because the Hanged Man says suspension, transition, change, reversal of one's way of life, apathy, boredom, sacrifice, and it also says rebirth on here, okay? And if I place this over here, this is also a highlight from your ancestors, that the blockages that have been put in have just been, they've been lessons, even though this person doesn't realize this, okay? Four of Cups and the Page of Coins. So you have here, it says the Four of Cups, wariness, aversion, disgust, disappointment, unhappiness, bitter experiences. They have been trying to put in the sense of exhaustion into a light one for a very long time, and for some over a decade. You've also got Page of Coins here, and the Page of Coins says an unrealistic person, dissipation of ideas, illogical thinking, rebelliousness, wastefulness, loss, and unfavourable news. There's something going on within this home. There's almost like whispers happening within this home. They know that something's about to happen to this person, okay? This person has gone from, because I had a tyrant, this person has gone from being very orderly in how they, you know, get these girls or whoever it is to do this, this and this, to waking up a lot later, or they're hearing arguments and they know something's about to go down, okay? Because you've got the Eight of Swords, treachery in the past, difficulty, hard work, depressed state of mind, disquiet, accident and fatality. The thing is as well, is whoever else is in this house, does anyone know that this girl has gone missing? And I heard, yes, they all know. Do they know what happened? I heard, look at the garden, look how the flowers are growing. Look at the garden, look at how the flowers are growing. The Chariot. And it says on here, fortitude, perseverance, major effort, possible voyage or journey, escape. There's something here where they know that certain people have maybe been buried in the garden, or something's been put in the garden to make those flowers grow. And there seems to, because I heard planning a revolt or an escape or something like that. These kids are looking to get out, okay? What do I hear? Guiding light. Who's guiding them? I heard this one is, or they're trying to, and I think this is why they need you or the person you're thinking of or another light one to unbind them. Yeah, because you've got 4 of Wands to the 5 of Cups. Look at that. So it says on here for the 4 of Wands, loss of full tranquility, unfulfilled romance, insecurity, tarnished beauty, incomplete happiness and worry. But then right next to it you've got the 5 of Cups in reverse, and it says hopeful outlook, favourable expectations, new alliances, affinity, return of an old friend and reunion. So right now they're very, very stressed, but I don't know how this one is actually leading them. Because right now you've got unhappiness, you've got incomplete happiness, worry, you know, insecurity coming from these over here. But also from this woman, she's very, very worried. And that makes sense. I did have a reading that was talking about someone being so stressed out that they weren't eating. They were so stressed out. But with this 5 of Cups here, I don't know if you've got a couple of kids in here, because the thing is as well as I've done readings before where it was kind of focusing on why certain children or certain vulnerable teenagers or souls were taken, and it was something to do with their potential of who they could become. Okay, them becoming shamans or mystics or seers or teachers or spiritual gurus. They were light workers in the making. They are light workers in the making. So whoever it is that is now feeling hopeful or favourable, you know, and having new alliances, and especially if it's saying the return of an old friend, has either seen their friend or the girl that was in the home with them in dream state, has seen them, you know, in ghost form, knows that they're there and is listening for messages, is literally listening for messages and kind of gathering up the others, which I think is awesome. Because you've also got here Ace of Wands to stagnation, which is the Death card in reverse. And it says on here, beginning, invention, start of an undertaking, fortune, enterprise. And it also says beginning of a meaningful experience and adventure. So there is, I'm getting there's a range of ages here. There's a range of young to up to maybe 17, 18. But with this stagnation, immobility, slow or partial change, ending of a friendship, they don't know how to go about this. There's something about being frozen by fear. But you have one here who's kind of like speaking up, almost going, well, this is the messages that I've got. This is what I've been told, okay? They have to take a stand is what they think, okay? Should they be doing this? Should they be doing this? Let's see. You've got the Hermit, okay? And it says hastiness, rashness, foolish act, incorrect advice. So this may be why this energy is coming through saying, please unbind me, because I need to give them full information so that they're safe. Okay, because you've also got on here the Queen of Coins in reverse, and it says false prosperity, suspense, vicious person, untrusting person, fear of failure. There is this energy of I have to get through and let them know, okay? I have to let them know not to do anything rash, because once I'm unbound, once I am free, that's getting the ball rolling so that things trickle down into the from the ether into reality. So this police SWAT, you know, group can come in, kick their ass, arrest everyone and take all of you guys out into safety, okay? Because right now you've got excessive pleasures, overabundance, superfluity, loss of prestige, delays and lack of appreciation. So there's someone here who just wants to get their revenge. They don't care, they don't want to listen. So whoever it is that's getting these messages may not be listened to at the moment. They may not be listened to at the moment. So you've got 2 of Wands, mature individual. Yeah, this person is a mature individual for their age, because I heard 14. Attainment of goals needed, boldness, courage and undertakings, a dominant personality, melancholy in the midst of worldly riches. So this is somebody who, especially with this moon card here, they may be a water sign. There's someone who's very worried, and look at that as I open it, High Priestess. So you have a High Priestess in the making over here who's trying to gather up all these other kids. But you have to remember that if they're in a home, they've already been through a lot of trauma, okay? So they may not be thinking in the same way that she is, because you've also got here 10 of Wands, difficulties, intrigues, duplicity, treachery, a traitor, deceiver, subterfuge. Some losses will occur. So someone here is going to relay this back to her. I heard, unless you unbind me, unless you unbind me. King of Coins, yeah, an experienced and successful leader, character and intelligence, business acumen, mathematical ability, loyal friend, reliable marriage partner, wise investments. So this energy over here is saying trust your heart. If you wish to help, trust your heart. Help to unbind me, to remove those cords so that I can actually help. So I can actually help. Anything else that would like to come out, please and thank you. Strength, control over a situation, strength, courage, fortitude, conviction, energy, determination, defiance, action, confidence, accomplishment, conquest, and endeavour. Okay. Now, is there anything else that would like to come out? You've got High Priestess over here as well. This is also a calling to those who, you know, take and honour that name of High Priest or High Priestess. That if you feel that you are capable of, you know, doing, you know, your words of prayer towards this spirit of a young, you know, child or adolescent that has passed on, that is bound. Because why am I hearing the name Amelia or Emily? And I've been told not to say anymore. But there is a name there. There's a name there that might resonate for someone. 8 of Cups. And it says discontinuance of effort, disappointment, abandonment of previous plans, shyness, modesty, success abandoned, possibility for something better. This kid over here may have tried doing it by themselves because no one else was listening, or they may not be spiritually inclined like this kid is, and it didn't work, but they're still very hopeful. They're fully aware that, because over here as well, the 3 of Cups in reverse, this may also be that some of the other kids that are here are too brainwashed, and that's why they won't help. There may be only a small few. But the 8 of Cups here to the High Priestess. There's also this message of wanting you to walk away from your spiritual path, from your North Star, from your path of service to the collective consciousness, and getting to know thyself. And there seems to be an urge coming from this spirit that helping this spirit is actually helping this kid over here and helping all those others to remove that brainwashing. Because you've also got the King of Wands to the 8 of Cups. Yeah, look, King of Wands. To stop whatever energy that's being sent towards your head, psychic attacks, to stop this from happening. Because I just heard you can't do that from jail. Talking about this person over here. Yeah, you can't do that from jail. You cannot do that from jail. And it says here, unfairness, abuse, false accusations, severity in judgment, intolerance, untrue friend, bad business partner, and bias. This isn't just about the police being led over and kicking the door down. Whoever they're having an argument with may be ratting them out, or they may be worried that's going to happen. Yeah, look, you've got 7 of Wands. They're competing against the people that they're supposed to be working with. Okay, and look, there you go. You've got the Hierophant here, and it says ritualism, kindness, compassion, well-meaning person, platonic friend, lack of conviction, captive to one's own ideas. So this person is very much stuck in their own mind of how powerful they are and how they are doing what they call God's work, even though they are worshipping something a lot lower. The thing is as well, this comes back to the first house that came out. This is the energy that they're trying to portray onto you or the person that you're thinking of, okay? Because at the top it says ritualism, goodness, kindness, compassion, well-meaning person, okay? There's definitely the energy of wanting whoever this was to attach to you and them going, no, that's not happening. That's not happening. Look at that. And you've got the 8 of Wands to the Magician, okay? Them sending, this may have not been sent yet, because you've got to remember the energy I pick up on is fluid. This is past, present, and future. However, you are being made aware by this spirit over here, by your angels, by your ancestors, that they're going to be casting something along those lines very, very soon, okay? And I just heard someone shout in my ear, return to sender. Anything else that would like to come out? What have we got here? Knight of Cups, yeah, and it says here, trickery, deception, fraud, a sly and cunning person, a person capable of swindling. All right, and you've got a lot of deception coming in there. Anything else before I go? 3 of Wands, practical knowledge, business acumen, strength, enterprise, negotiations, trade, undertaking, and that's the thing, it's got 3 on there, and you have your angels, you have your ancestors, and you have this spirit. Remove that cord, or remove the cord from yourself, okay? Because it's going to forge you forward. It literally is going to forge you forward. And I say that, and the Emperor has got 3 lines right next to his name. Okay, and then you have the 4 for new beginnings. I'm going to leave it there. I really hope that gave you some confirmation and clarity on what you already intuitively know. If you are new to my channel, I'd love for you to hit on the like, the subscribe and the notification bell so you can see more of my content. If you are a returning subscriber, as always, I love you guys. Thank you so much for being here. If you are if anyone feels moved to leave any type of donation, it's never expected, but it's truly, truly appreciated, because it means I can put more time, more love and more cards into this channel. And anyone looking for a personal reading, all of my information is in the description box down below. Just look to the second paragraph down. There is a line of blue arrows and they're pointing up with 2 emails there. I usually get back to people within about 48 to 72 hours. If you don't hear from me, just send me a prompt email. It will put your email to the top of the list. But with that being said, I hope you guys have a wonderful morning, afternoon, evening or night, wherever you are in the world. And I'll see you guys later. Bye.